If you want to know how civilization would look once it is crumbled, you should definitely watch our picks for the best post-apocalyptic TV shows. Please let us know your favorite in the comments and make sure to subscribe to never miss a good TV show again. Number 10. Falling Skies. Someone who's made the ultimate sacrifice for the greater good, and for those sacrifices to mean anything, we're gonna have to win this war. Falling Skies is a post-apocalyptic science fiction television series created by Robert Rodat, convincing fans of the post-apocalyptic genre with thrilling mystery and unanswered questions throughout. Falling Skies opens to the aftermath of an alien invasion that wiped out 90% of humanity, with different species all determined to kill and conquer human. Children are being misused as frontline alien military soldiers against other alien species, but a small group of outcasts is willed to fight back. Our enemies still out there, but they're unprotected and they're vulnerable, and they are just waiting for us to take them out if we've got the will to do it. Number 9. Why are the drones attacking? That thing isn't one of the wraps on ships. I guess it's as good as mine. Colony is a science fiction drama television series created by Carlton Hughes and Ryan J. Condal in a world where military forces led by a shady organization have taken control of society. In the aftermath of an alien invasion, everyone directly serves the so-called hosts, which landed on Earth years ago, unaware of what they want or why they are here. We explore the functions of small societies called colonies in the aftermath of a fallen democracy. This is huge. Why? Suppose you're right and there is a war, we just be a bunch of cavemen stuck in the middle throwing rocks, or maybe we find an ally. The enemy of my enemy is my friend. That's the same logic that Japanese used when they sided with the Nazis. Number 8. The last ship. We're running out of time. The virus back home is moving quicker than any of us could have imagined. How would you know that we've been radio silent since we left Norfolk? The Last Ship is a post-apocalyptic action television series created by Hank Steinberg and Stephen Kane, building upon the premise of its title. This waterbound aftermath of catastrophe circles around the crew of the last ship on Earth after a virus, with devastating power, wiped out 80% of humanity. Floating around the ocean and surviving on little more than hope and cheer, will the crew must find a cure to the disease before it even takes the last of the survivors. Global pandemic. 80% of the world's population is infected. The world is sick. Captain Chandler. Number 7. Hi, what's your name? Dr. 11. Station 11 is a post-apocalyptic science fiction miniseries created by Patrick Somerville, set in a dystopian future where a flu pandemic has destroyed civilization as we once knew it. Station 11 follows a small group of survivors who make their living as traveling performers on the road, but as they encounter a group much darker and more violent than they are, they get tangled up in the games of a cult with mysterious plans and a horrifying past. He said you'd come. He invited you to join the undersea. They won't use chloroform if you know it. The prophecy. Number 6. Finally my day has come and I will have sea is a science fiction drama television series created by Stephen Knight, taking on the aftermath humanity's reduction to just 2 million individuals. This dark tale makes the remaining survivors blind as the new clans, unaware of the civilization that was once complex and modern, find new ways to interact and communicate socially. Their lives are turned upside down as a child is born who can see. Number 5. At the current population level, there's roughly 3 months left of life support, maybe 4 now that we're gone. So that was the secret they liked. You have to keep the 100 is a post-apocalyptic science fiction drama television series created by Jason Rothenberg. Life on Earth is doomed and the ones who remain are not worth fighting for. As humanity orbits on space stations called arcs fleeing nuclear disaster, 100 poor souls are sent back to check if life on Earth is sustainable. As resources in space run out, to their surprise it is, and humanity has survived in different clans, each with their own individual monstrous characteristics. That's why it was worth the risk. Even if we all die, at least they bought themselves some more time. They're gonna kill more people, aren't they? Number 4. They must really like your candy too. What did you just say? There's men, they have lots of your candy in those boxes. Sweet Tooth is a fantasy drama television series created by Jim Mickle, bringing fresh air to the post-apocalyptic genre with creative ideas and effective tropes. This lonesome adventure is set in a world where a mysterious virus has wiped out most of humanity, but not only that, it caused the birth of part human part animal babies that are now hunted by society and blamed as the cause of the world's crumble. Now young Gus, half deer, must survive in the wilderness without help. They smell like wet moccasins and old raisins. What does your candy? You can smell my pills from there. Well, actually I could smell them from outside. Number 3. You're outmanned and you're outgunned. There's too many of us and we are too desperate to give up. You cannot win this. Jericho is a post-apocalyptic action drama television series created by Steven Chbosky, Josh Schauer and Jonathan E. Steinberg, focusing on questions of how society functions in its most simplistic forms. This depiction of nuclear aftermath sees the United States ruined and left with only 23 major cities that now try to construct an orderly life as the remaining people deal with the aftermath of war. One must find lead, trade for peace and maintain their sanity while also remembering what makes life worth living. Put your guns down and return to town and no one else will be harmed. Jake, I need an answer. What's it gonna be? Nuts. Number 2. Into the Badlands. We don't deal in human cargo hair. What's your interest? Transport belongs to my baron. Into the Badlands is an action-adventure television series created by Alfred Goff and Miles Miller, offering fans a complex and smartly built world to explore. This post-apocalyptic Mad Max-inspired tale of politics and insanity sees the world ruined by war 500 years in the future. Pieces only maintained by barons, who each control a slave-like society segregated into mindless warriors, prostitutes and workforces. Whoever dares to leave their colony is left at the mercy of a ruthless desert filled with outlaws ready to take everything they can. Number 1. The Walking Dead. Hey, you alive in there? Hello. Walking Dead is a post-apocalyptic horror television series created by Frank Darabont. What if you'd fall into coma, wake up and find everyone was gone? This is exactly what happens to police officer Rick Grimes, who once had a beloved wife and a young son, but after being shot he basically misses the end of all civilization due to a zombie virus. Now he must survive in the face of death and gigantic zombie hordes while managing to find his lost family. I'm a policeman. Little girl, don't be afraid, okay? Little girl, do you agree with our list? Please let us know in the comments.